Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. It has been an honor and privilege for us at the Bank of Namibia to host the 22nd Annual Symposium under the theme Namibia Beyond COVID-19, Digital Transformation for Sustainable Economic Development. As mentioned by Ghana in his welcoming remarks, the symposium is a platform where we interact with the public and policymakers to discuss issues of national importance. Definitely this issue, we anticipate that it will have an impact on policy making. The support that we have received from our policymakers and the public at large, when it comes really to the organization of this event, as you have witnessed today, not only highlights the relevance of this event, but also it gives us a very strong motivation for us to continue hosting such an event. Director of Ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, before delivering my vote of thanks, allow me to point out a few key issues which emerge out of the discussion of today. We need to recognize that our economy is in need of new levels of sources of growth. In this regard, digital transformation would be one of such a potential sources of growth to help accelerate Namibian economic and social progress. The ongoing digitalization of our economies and societies will only continue to expand and to deepen. Digitalization does not only contribute on productivity and efficiency, but also to broader socio-economic development. It can also help to accelerate the achievement of twin goals of shared prosperity and reduce poverty. With a well-functioning digital economy, countries can achieve much faster economic growth. They can offer innovative products and services, and also create jobs and export revenue, and achieve a greater international competitiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation is an accelerator of development, and Namibia must be ready to make the most out of it. The rate at which country deploys these technologies will determine if the country will move forward or it will be left behind. Now, the symposium has really highlighted several measures that Namibia can implement to become a digital economy. It is essential that Namibia continually invest in the development of digital infrastructures to meet the existing and future demand and help bridge the digital divides. Digital infrastructures provide the foundation for many new services, new applications, and business models. They are also very crucial in underpinning and enabling the digital innovations that are transforming production, including the context of the fourth industrial revolution, now, and reviewing them regularly. These plans should ideally assess and address the key barriers to the deployment of high-speed network and services, including the nature of infrastructure, market itself, geography, administrative barriers, regulatory uncertainty, high capital expenditure, access to spectrum, and in some countries, lack of basic infrastructure, such as electricity, particularly in the rural areas. There is a need for collaboration with different organizations for data sharing that will drive business growth. Data sharing, or what we call is data democratization, data exchanges, and data ecosystem are an essential goal for advancing in digital transformation. It is therefore essential that there is a collaboration for data sharing among different institutions. Encourage the development of standards and standard-based interoperability to support the Internet of Things and the Internet of Everything. That's a new word. And the fourth industrial revolution. We need to open voluntary standard grounded in a bottom-up and market-led approaches, and are important tool especially when dealing with the fast developing technologies and shifts in markets. Appropriate standards and guidelines are also needed to maintain the current level of safety, ensure trust based on enhanced level of digital security and privacy, need to improve on energy and resource efficiency as well, and address the emerging social and organizational challenges brought out by the digital transformation. Advanced international governance framework, building upon the existing public and private sector-led processes, as well as the new multi-stakeholder initiatives for the benefit of all, as well as input on new policy and implementation tools, are necessary to effectively address the complexities of today's interlinked issues in the successful fourth industrial development and deployment. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a need to invest in education. We need to do training. We need to do retraining, or what we call reskilling, to ensure that there are skills needed for digital economy. Namibia will not realize the full benefits of digital transformation unless it ensures that the learners going through the school system are equipped with the foundational numeracy and literacy skills. There is also a need for overall digital literacy in the country. The country should therefore increase scientific and technological, human and institutional capacity. Digital transformation of the public sector will largely depend on the focus, governance, and intergovernmental coordination and cooperation. We noted that there are pockets of public digital services which need to be further refined and improved upon going forward. As a country, we can build on our successes and address the critical gaps that has been identified. This certainly will guide the use of ICT in building an efficient and user-oriented whole-of-government ecosystem for public service production and delivery. Therefore, a strong governance model with the very clear roles and responsibility of all institutions, complemented with a formal cross-sectoral bodies for decision-making for successful digital transformation journey. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to expedite the regulatory reforms which are necessary for fast-tracking digital transformation. There is need for new laws and also the existing laws to be amended and policies to be put in place to ensure that digital transformations in a country thrives. It is thus important that the relevant policymakers ensure that these laws be promulgated in the short to medium term, and the required policies be drafted and adopted accordingly. Again, as I have just emphasized at the beginning, the issue of trust and security of digital platforms and services should be addressed through relevant legislation to ensure that digital adaptation is accelerated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our responsibility as a nation, as policymakers, those who are in public sector and private sector, to ensure that we restore a bright future for Namibia, following the headwinds of past 5 years. We need to regain, the country must try to regain the stellar track record by following through on the policies that the government has in place to boost growth and development. Therefore, on behalf of the Bank of Namibia Board, the governor, management, and staff, I wish to extend our heartfelt appreciation to all the speakers, the panelists, the invited guests from the various industries, and the general public, those who are in this room, those who have joined us virtually, for your invaluable contribution. I would also like to especially thank our international speakers who graciously join us virtually. Allow me to take this opportunity to express our appreciation to the Deputy Minister, Honorable Janelle for delivering the keynote address on behalf of the Honorable Netumbo Ndaitwah, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, which the speech was very insightful, has really provided high-level support to the outcome of this annual symposium. In the same vein, I also extend a special thanks to the Minister, especially the Minister of Finance, who has really been here with us, other dignitary deputy ministers and MPs who have really been here in our midst. Your presence here makes us believe that the theme we have chosen was not only pertinent, but will receive the necessary attention going forward. I would also like to thank the media represented here today, not only for capturing this event, but also for ensuring that the Bank of Namibia Annual Symposium deliberation will be taken beyond this venue. And certainly, it has already been taken because we have become virtual. Also, our gratitude goes to the management and staff of the Safari Hotel and the conference center for this beautiful and convenient venue and supplying us with very good refreshments to keep us fresh during our deliberation. Let me also extend a final word of thanks to the organizing committee members under the chairperson of Dr. Benida Ruka, staff members of the Bank of Namibia, for a very good job that we have really done in making sure that this seminar or this conference is a great success as it is now. Thanks